Alright guys, let's keep the show moving along. This next comic on the stage, he performs everywhere. He's fucking hilarious. Put your hands together for Mr. Dave and...
Hey guys. So I'm Dave. I'm going to tell a lot of dark and dirty jokes, so if you're offended, just laugh, okay? So first things first, congrats to you. She's a nice looking girl. You're not 18, brother. So first things first, I have some news. I got an STD last week. And by STD, I obviously mean a super terrific deal on these pants here. They were actually free. And all my friends keep asking me, Dave, how do you keep getting free pants? And I tell them, well, simply, no one opens up the bottom half of a casket. Just gonna get darker from here, so. But anyway, speaking of everything here, so recently the new Hunger Games movie came out. Woo! You guys boo Hunger Games? It's like sick. There it is. All right. Yeah, but speaking of the Hunger Games, enough about those Syrian refugees. What I wanted to talk about was. Is it too soon? I'm sorry. I told you it's done. So there was this new female suicide bomber. I'm not sure if you guys heard about this. She was actually a party girl beforehand. So she used to just go out and drink. And her friends knew her as a slut, which is great friends to have first and foremost. But I think she got a little confused, you know? I think she didn't understand what she signed up for. I don't really think that was the blowjob she was expecting. On the way here on the train. Here's the way, so make sure you leave by like 11:20 tonight, guys. In other news, Jared from Subway is now in prison. How many years? 15. That's funny because that's the average age of the kid he used to, you know. That's funny. So they actually first started suspecting something when Jared would go into the subways and they'd say, hey, would you like a 6-inch or 12-inch? And he would say, do you have anything smaller? And it was very tough to catch Jared. Everyone in the videos was wearing black masks and black jeans. They only knew when he whipped it out and asked them, would you like this toasted? But in other news, so the Republican candidates, I'm not a big fan. Is anybody a fan of Donald Trump? Woo! 2 people. Anybody a fan? One non-fan. Any Ben Carson fan?
Yes!
Woo! 2 white guys in the back. But I was thinking of a different slew of candidates because I'm thinking that they're not up to the par that I would like them to be. So I say we start going backwards. Let's start going a little bit back. Let's get some George W. Bush, and let's see how he would handle the situation. You see, I always loved George W. Bush because he'd always have an advisor stand right here, and he'd look really tight into the camera, and he'd say, over here in Iraqistan, we've got a photosynthesis of problems. We've got all these terrorist groups like and Al-Qaeda, and we've got, oh, I'm sorry, one second, ISIS. Mr. President, that's ISIS. ISIS is the terrorist organization. I knew it. And I was also thinking maybe some fictional characters would be good. Maybe a little bit of Bane from Batman. Why not? Like he walks up onto the stage, bumps into the stool. Excuse me. Your policies are terrible. Your economics are horrendous. I was born in this country. You're simply immigrants who adapted to it. Or maybe we could have a little bit of like Christopher Walken come in. I know everybody does it, but I just want to do it because I think I can. Your policies, the shit. Ouch. Your economy's terrible. Everything's bad. Ouch. I just like to. So in other news, the Duggars. You guys know the story about the Duggars? You know, the 19 Kids and Counting. They're changing the show name, though, to 18 Kids and a Rapist. So the story goes that the oldest sibling was actually, you know, with the little kids. His name's not Jared Fogle, he's a different guy. So he's playing with the little kids, and everybody starts trying to see where the blame is. You know, everybody says like, oh, is it him? Is it the parents? Is it society? Brr, brr, brr. So I blame the parents. And everybody always asks me, like, why do you blame the parents? They seem like very nice people. Well, the parents' names are like Beverly and Jim Bob. You find me one Jim Bob that hasn't touched his sister? I would not believe that. And so in other news, one of my buddies, he was telling this really, really, really sad story the other day. He was telling me how his house got robbed, and how they took his television, how they took his beers, and they even went in and raped his wife. And so he said to me, he's like, there's one thing though that I don't understand. And I asked him, well, what's that, man? And he goes, how the hell did they have sex with my wife after only 6 beers? When you're 21, you'll get it. And for my final joke, so one of the things I've noticed a lot is that kids nowadays, I consider myself a kid, I'm under 30, nobody ever calls each other on the phone anymore. Like if you see a payphone, it's like seeing a unicorn. And so everybody texts. Everybody texts all the time. And sometimes you send it to the wrong number, or you send something really wrong and you can't get it back. You can never get it back. You sent that slice of Domino's a few too many times, didn't you? But I received one of the weirdest texts of my life the other day. All it said was, meet me behind the school in 15 minutes. I want to lick your dick. What? What a weirdo, right? The worst part is he didn't even show up. But then again, I can never rely on my father. That's it, that's my time, guys.
One more time for Dave M, guys. One more time.